Please open the scripture. Page 8. The third line from the bottom of the scripture. The third line from the bottom. Let's read this passage to check the place. Past, present, now. Buddha's thought. Only think of past and future Buddhas. I think of the present Buddhas in other places. Why do immortals need to be as radiant and marvelous as this? Willing to explain. This passage of scripture is through I am Nanzun in front in the Dharma assembly. On behalf, we request the Dharma, the language and words of Tsinghua. First, to the Trimata, praise. Within the praise, we also learned a lot. The passage we read today is the Venerable Ananda guessing in his own mind, because Shakyamuni, Buddha, the manifestation of this image, is so rare. Ananda, the world-honored one's worldly classics, often does not leave the Buddha's side. So in his experience, he has never seen Shakyamuni Buddha. This kind of scholar with extraordinary radiance, we people would call it charisma, never seen before. So, in his praise, he said, Master, today, enter into great illness, all the extraordinary dharmas. Assist what the Buddha assists, the guide's practice, is the deepest path. This dwelling, settled in the heart, which is what we often refer to as the mind, thoughts, ideas. His mind is exceptional. The thoughts are excellent. So the celestial phenomena appear very special. This is what we worldly people often say. Looks change with mind. The appearance will change. How does it change? Certainly not by going for beauty treatments or makeup. That won't change it. Variables can also cause side effects and bring a lot of trouble. The appearance changes with the mind. When heart changes, appearance changes. Your appearance and constitution change. In China, we often hear about some people with special abilities. That's true, not fake. I've encountered it in the United States. They have the ability to see the energy on a person's body. They call it qi. In Buddhism, it's called light. Now scientists refer to it as energy. In reality, they are all talking about the same phenomenon. being able to see the light or energy on your own body is not a very difficult thing, as long as you have patience. In about 1 or 2 months' time, you will have this ability. As this ability strengthens, you can also see others. The light emitted from others, or see others' energy. The range varies in size. The colors are different. It all comes entirely from your thoughts, emitted out. This principle is the phenomenon of vibrations from thoughts, creating waves. Generally, people are careless. You can't see it, but with a bit more attention and a clearer mind, it's not hard to notice. Venerable Ananda saw the radiance of Shakyamuni Buddha today. It was so extraordinary, so magnificent. That's why he said these few sentences. These sentences were explained last time. It was explained to everyone before. So today, going a step further, it's what he thought. This idea, reaching the most supreme and perfect, without result and reciting Buddha's name. So he thought in his heart, world-honored one, today. This, as mentioned before, the subtle light merging like molten gold. Buddha reciting Buddha's name. If it's the word of fortune, how could it be? Now such a good, auspicious sign appears. From this phenomenon, one can see a person's thoughts. So the fluctuations of thought can be seen. Good. It must be the fluctuations of good thoughts to the utmost good. Standing firm. So it encourages. You often come to the Buddha recitation hall to recite Buddha's name. When people ask, how does reciting the name benefit? You need to show it to others. Shakyamuni Buddha says Buddha's name. A faint light, brilliant and extraordinary like a heart full of glory, also like a bright mirror, always silver inside and out. How are you doing with your Buddha recitation? If in the Buddha recitation whole you are, radiant with vigor, dazzling and captivating. When people see you, they immediately feel joy. Your skill in reciting Buddha's name is shown outwardly. More you recite, younger you get. May your body become healthier with each recite. Originally, you had many ailments, but with this recitation, all illnesses disappear. This is true, not false. Say, where does illness come from? It comes from delusions. The Buddha tells us in the scriptures, greed, anger, ignorance, and arrogance. These are called the 3 poisons. In modern terms, they are viruses. You have viruses in your heart. As for the external environment, as mentioned in the Buddhist scriptures, what does awe refer to? It means without desire. The external environment is polluted. It's because the thoughts are not good. When you start thinking, they are not good thoughts. You see, externally there are bamboo huts, which means there is pollution. Internally there are 3 poisons. With external interactions, how can you not get sick? The degree of your illness is directly proportional to your internal and external interactions. If you understand this principle, internally cleanse the viruses thoroughly. Remove greed, anger, and ignorance. Removing greed, anger, and ignorance internally, let me tell you, externally, the environment will change immediately. So we must understand and be certain. A pure and bright mind. You will not be affected by pollution. You won't accept pollution. It will absolutely not manifest. Encountering these poisons, Buddhism teaches people to develop great compassion. Great compassion can resolve it. It can neutralize all toxins. There is a profound principle in this. So chanting the Buddha's name is really effective. I have talked about this many times in the lecture hall. Chanting Buddha's name is mind, mouth sync. So everyone look at this word, chant. Chinese characters are unique in the world. No other country or ethnicity has them. Writing is a form of symbol. Chinese characters are symbols of wisdom. Our ancestors, the forefathers, were incredibly wise. For the future generations, they cared for them with meticulous attention. How to pass on their wisdom, their experience, to the future generations. They had to devise a set of tools for transmission. This tool is writing. And particularly, they invented a rare tool, take a sniff. Those ancient sages knew that language can change over time. If speech and writing were the same, so after the times changed, no one could understand this script. This is the mistake made by the Western world. No one understands Latin in Europe now. Sanskrit in India is not understood now. Our ancestors were clever. They foresaw this situation and invented classical Chinese, separating writing from speech. Language changes over time, but writing remains unchanged. Confucius lived over 2,500 years ago. Today we read the Analects. It's just like having a face-to-face conversation with Confucius. We can understand it and grasp its meaning. This is the advantage of separating speech from writing. This cannot be found in any other country in the world. We then realize how much our ancestors loved and cared for future generations. Truly wise. The written language is also full of wisdom. Do you know what the character Nian means? The Sutra is above and the heart is below. It can be seen that this recitation is not just spoken. Reciting with the mouth alone is not enough. Now, there truly is a coach in the heart. This is the meaning of. If your heart is not engaged, just shouting or amitabha with your mouth, as the ancients said, is in vain even if you shout until your throat is sore. You truly have it in your heart. We often see many elderly ladies. The elderly lady loves her grandson. She truly has him in her heart, yet she doesn't carry him around all day. The grandson isn't hanging in her hands, right? She truly has him in her heart. No matter when. She will always think of her grandson. That's called thinking. If you can transform this thought into amitabha, then that's great. The problem is solved. A few years ago, an elderly lady came to see me and told me that her practice of chanting Buddha's name was going quite well. She said, "Master, I've let go of everything, but what should I do if I can't let go of my grandson?" So I told her, if you replace your grandson with amitabha, won't your problem be solved? So this thought truly exists in the heart. Venerable Ananda was constantly thinking about the path. Within the 10 Dharma realms, the Buddha is incomparably supreme. The Buddha's practice and cultivation are complete. This is the honor of the 2 noble clans. His wisdom is perfect. His achievements are complete. 2 kinds of perfection. We call him the honor of the 2 noble clans, and the clan is the Manchu. Not a single flaw or deficiency. Among those with wisdom and blessings. The most revered and noble. Today we call it respect. Truly worthy of respect. Bodhisattvas have blessings and wisdom, but are not perfect. Only the Buddha achieves ultimate perfection. Is it that even Shakyamuni Buddha is reciting the Buddha's name? Indeed, Shakyamuni Buddha is truly reciting the Buddha's name. So he said, the past and present, the Buddha misses the past. Coming is the future, and now this talks about the 3 times, past, present, and future. All blessings are mutual thoughts of the Buddhas. In other words, in the heart of the Buddha. Always thinking of all blessings. Buddhism teaches us that there is a reason to recite the Buddha's name. Because he chants the Buddha's name. Who is the Buddha? the Buddha recites the Buddha's name. Recite. We can easily understand, reciting the present 10 directions of the world. The number of Buddhas and Tathagatas cannot be calculated. This world is too vast, too vast. Today, we focus on scientific instruments to detect planets millions of light years away. These planets are worlds. We already feel that space is infinitely large. And in reality, no matter how advanced technology becomes, no matter how we detect an extremely small part within the vast void, what does this mean? Modern scientists understand what we can observe and detect is in the same space as us. Today we talk about three-dimensional space, at most reaching the same space as four-dimensional space. You can observe it. But for five-dimensional space and above, you have no way. Science instruments can't reach it. So how many dimensions does this space have, theoretically speaking? Countless. This is true. In Buddhism, it talks about the 10 Dharma realms, 10 different spaces that are maintained. This is how Buddhism explains it. This is broadly categorized into 10 types for convenience, whether or not you recognize the numbers. The old practitioners are very clear about this. Era is infinity. Space is infinite. How is space created? The Avatamsaka Sutra explains this very clearly. How can it be broken through? Now scientists have already proven the existence of 11-dimensional space. This is discovered through advanced mathematical reasoning, discovery. But now they don't know how to break through. They can't find me. So Buddha tells me. Different dimensions, the formation of subspaces. It is a state that manifests from delusion, discrimination, and attachment. Each person's delusional thoughts, discrimination, and attachment differ. Therefore, the maintenance of this space is boundless and infinite. How to break through? You can let go of all delusions and attachments and write them all down. Then you've broken through. After breaking through, in Buddhism, it's called the One True Dharma Realm. One True Dharma Realm. It clearly presents the boundless and limitless sentient beings, living space. This is for you to understand the pure and vast Dharma realm, the living conditions of all sentient beings. you will completely understand the truth of the matter. Completely understand. Only then will you have the ability to solve problems. Why can't we solve many problems today? Because of confusion, not knowing, not understanding how the problem arose, nor knowing how it will change in the future. Relying on one's own consciousness, relying on one's own guesses. How can you handle things without making mistakes that way? Buddhism teaches us profound wisdom. Only with profound wisdom can you live more happily and more fulfilled. Wisdom, is it reflected in your life? In your work, in your everyday dealings with people and things? So we should consider what kind of mindset we usually have. The mindset that all Buddhas and Tathagatas have is one of mindfulness of Buddha. What is Buddha? The word Buddha is a transliteration from Sanskrit in India. Its meaning is wisdom and enlightenment. In other words, mindfulness of Buddha is mindfulness of wisdom, mindfulness of enlightenment. This word can be translated. Why didn't the ancients translate it? They didn't translate it because there were reasons for not translating. In the past, when translating scriptures, there were 5 types of non-translation. This type is called respect and non-violation. We have great respect for the word Buddha. Extraordinary, transliterated from the word. The wisdom he speaks of is all-knowing. The enlightenment he talks about lacks nothing. In our ordinary concepts, wisdom and enlightenment, the scope is not as vast, nor as deep. So it is ultimate and complete wisdom, ultimate and complete enlightenment. This is Buddha. In other words, this concept of Buddha should be applied in our real life. Every thought should not be confused. That is the essence. Students learning Buddhism should first receive the transmission of the 3 refuges. The most important significance of the 3 refuges transmission is to impart the core teachings of Buddhism to you. The 3 main principles. The first is to be aware and not confused. The second is to be righteous and not evil. And the third is to be calm and not disturbed. These are called the 3 jewels. This is called Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha.